Hello again. This is I am Emma. Welcome back to my channel. Subscribe, share, comment. Again, this is your African rural girl coming live out here today. You can see I'm squinting today. There's sunshine. It's warm. It's warm out here today, so I'm squinting. I don't have my sunglasses, so I came out here to just get a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon, and I felt like I should share something. This is Polygamous, being raised in a polygamous family, episode 2. Yeah, remember episode 1? If you guys didn't watch that, go back to my videos and go watch episode 1 and connect with this short preview. So I am Emma here. That's your African rural girl. Out here it's warm, it's beautiful, it's light sunshine. Remember yesterday I said, like, put me together with the sun, and I'm the happiest little girl here. So welcome again. So today I just want to say a little bit about our dad, the king of polygamous household. Yeah, like I said in the first episode, I am yet to find a man who can really do what he did. But one thing I want to say about our dad is this dad was jack of all trades. I remember that my family, my household, we had the biggest house in the village, if I can say so, the biggest bungalow. We had over 15 rooms in this bungalow, and the only architect, the only mason, the only planner was my dad. He did all this with his hands, never hired an architect, never hired a planner, never hired a mason. He did this by himself. And we grew up seeing him building. He was just a man. I'm yet to find a man who will emulate, who will take over him. Being a mason, being an architect, planner. He did all this. 15 rooms, and each of these rooms had names. And it was a miracle. It's still a miracle, because this man was just a unique person. So, like I said, he was everything. My dad was a carpenter. I mean, the last thing that I saw him build was a huge dining table that we were helping him outside to hold the timber while he was fixing it, until we had a huge oval dining table, because he believed in like having dinner together, having breakfast together as a family, having lunch together. And it really happened, though. Yes, like I said, our two mothers used to cook, and all the food had to be served on the dining table. So there was a dining table for the young children. I remember very well that we used to be so upset when we were young, because we were not allowed to eat vegetables, and all we did was milk and ugali, and we used to be so upset. And our dinner used to be as early as 4 in the afternoon. 4 in the afternoon, milk, ugali, no sukuma, no soja, nothing. Yeah. We used to be so upset as we grew up. We were teenagers, and it's like we had our dinner as early as 4 or 5. Let's say the latest 5. Actually 5, because we had at 4 p.m. we would go to the dairy, milk the cows, and we had 4 p.m. tea. Oh, that was so good. Tea at 4 p.m. after dairy. So actually our dinner was as early as 5:36 before sunset. That's when all the young children had milk and ugali. And I'm telling you, we used to be so upset, like, why don't we have vegetables? Yeah. And then the other elder brothers or elder siblings now had their dinner in the dining table with my dad and my two mothers. Yes. That was interesting. So I saw my dad build this dining table. Huge. I mean, with hardwood dining table. That's the last thing that I saw my dad build. And like I said, we used to keep my dad was a farmer, so we had all these dairy, oh, beautiful dairy cows. There was one called Mining. Mining was my favorite because the teeth were so soft, and I would always run to milk that one because the teeth were very, very soft, and the cow was tiny and very gentle. And then there was this Chamurgut. Chamurgut was huge, man, Hesha type. And the teeth were huge and hard, so I didn't go for that. That was not my favorite. Those went to my brothers. And then there was another one called Mogon, black and white. No, it was black but with white belly. Oh, this one died tragically, man. They took it to they took that cow to the dip where the cows had to jump to this do we call insecticide, parasite, I don't know, dip. So they had to jump into it, and somebody had thrown a long stick, and this cow jumped into it, and the stick was inside the water, and it poked his belly, the stomach perforated open. So the cow came home so injured, and my dad had to sell it. Yeah, because there was no survival for it. So Mogon died that way. Oh, that was a nice cow. It had a lot of milk. Yeah. And then, like, my dad used to keep pigs. Remember I told you we used to feed pigs at lunchtime? Morning we were cleaning the pigsties. Who constructed the pigsties? My dad. Yes, my dad constructed the pigsty. So he was a real mason carpenter. My dad also was a cook. He would come to the kitchen. He would come to the kitchen, and he would help our mothers to cook. But the best part about it is, like, my dad didn't let my mother suffer looking for firewood. So once a month, he would gather all the boys and girls, and we would go to the tree area, like the, was it blue gums? Rarely did we have blue gums as the firewood. It was the other one, wattle trees. Kete Tabala. Remember? Kete Tabala. We would go to Kabala, and we would chop the firewood and then put it in the tractor, and he would deliver them home and separated them now for this wife and for this wife. And then we would assist our mothers now to put them in a storage where the rain would not damage them. That is my father going to the kitchen. Do our husbands go to the kitchen now? I'm asking you. Do they help you in the kitchen? They need to, because I saw my dad do all this. Yeah, I saw my dad do all this. Yes. Oh, what did my dad do too that was so unique? I said he was in the kitchen, he was in the farm, he was a mason, he built this 15 rooms house. Remember there was a house called Veranda? There was Koin Lil. Koin Lil was the favorite one because it was the living room, and there was a black and white TV there that we would go watch news, and some Vitimbi and some guys. Do you remember all that? Yeah, come back. Let's bring the history here. And then there was another favorite TV show that came once a week. Tausi, nyota yangu ya ajabu. Yes, we used to run to watch Tausi. And then there was this music. What do they call? Oh, rest in peace, Ami. We used to like this so much. Music by Machoka. Yes, remember music? What do they call it? Something music by Machoka. And then these would come. The Cameroonians. Was it from Cameroon, or they were Kenyans who dressed up like and sang this song? Samina mina wanga wanga samina mina sangalewa manawa Yes, our black and white TV that was only on during news, and also wrestling. We would watch wrestling too. Once a week we would go and watch that in the living room. That was after dinner, after the men had dinner, and my mother has had dinner, then we would watch that. Yes, it was so nice. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the rooms. And then there was Kabat, there was Mesa Nabaquin. Mesa Nabaquin was our favorite because we would meet there after dinner, and we would do our daily homeworks there. And Mesa Nabaquin and Veranda were connected, and then there was this open window there that we used to hang down. Before my dad got the generator for us, we used to have the lamps, and we would hang that lamp. We would hang that lamp in between by the window where it would shine to the people where the people were sitting. Our siblings were sitting the other side, the veranda now, the room veranda. And we were in the mess and our queen with this huge table. Oh, where is that table? Huge table that we used to study with four seats. And you would just run to this corner where the lamp was closer because it was more light there. Remember, guys? That is living in a or being raised in a polygamous family. That was so nice, guys. That was so nice. Oh Lord, I miss those days. But it's good to reminisce and think about it. So my father was a farmer. We had potatoes, but the good thing with my dad, he made sure that we ate, and he was also an accountant. Yes, he had a lot of money. We'd see our dad with all this money, cash money. After going to Nairobi to bring this money from Nairobi after selling the pigs, he had a lot of money. He was also a driver. He's also a mechanic. He would fix his tractor there. Remember the tractor, Jevarus and DK? That man would fix it, man. And he would drive it. He had a Subaru. Our yellow Subaru is still out there. Yes, that's the antique vehicle. He would do that with the boys. Girls were not allowed to go over there, but the boys would fix the vehicles with my dad. He was a mechanic also. Guys, if you're counting, this man was jack of all trades. Yeah, he was jack of all trades. And more so, he loved to treat himself. He would treat himself, and like in the evening, you would get one of the favorite boys, and the young man would take him to that place, and he would have a good time with his friends. Yeah, that's my dad. He took care of his wives. Like every Christmas, December, like what do we call this? Christmas Eve, we would go to Mogon, Cavalin, and get all these dresses until 1984. Not 84, 82 there. He quit buying us clothes for Christmas. But he would go to LD and take the wives, and our mothers would get new sweaters, new clothes, That was beautiful, man. I miss those days. God bless you. We'll continue with episode 3 in the near future. I just had to say something about my dad. Man jack of all trades. That's my dad. Yes, that's our dad. I could say so. So, I'm challenging you men out there. Are you jack of all trades? Are you a mechanic? Are you a mason, or do you hire everybody now to come and fix even the simplest iron sheet that falls off? Are you a cook? Are you helping your spouses to cook in the kitchen and to clean? My dad would come and sweep the floor early in the morning if I didn't get up, or our other sisters would get up to sweep. We would find them sweeping. That was the baddest of the baddest days. Are you a farmer? Yeah. Are you training your children to do all this? I'm yet to find one. And if I find one, I'll come and holler you here. Cheerios. See you again. Thank you for coming back. Subscribe. Please subscribe. And subscribe, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and be jolly. Be happy. Remember to read a book. Remember to remind your children to read a book. God bless you. I love you all. Tarsi. That's my brand. My dad used to say Tarsi when everything went okay. Tarsi. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. God bless. Bye-bye.